The 2020 Minnesota Fighting Vikings were blessed as the only team in NFL history to have a Super Bowl winning head coach serve as one of their coordinators in one OC, Gary Kubiak. And it's been big this year. So the Vikings offense sort of to start things, and then they got it going. It is one of the best in the National Football League and is not necessarily the biggest problem on the 6-9 not so nice football team. But the future of the OC is up in the air given his age. He turns 60 next August, as well as health. He has missed games at his two previous head coaching stops with the Texans and the Broncos due to health-related issues. And dude has zero to prove. Goose egg, D'Angelo Russell. But for coaches and players, man, it is so hard to walk away from the game, especially when it's been a part of your life ever since like Pee Wee football, right? And he has a great thing going here. I mean, but he was asked this week by the media jackals about what his future is going to be, and here's what Coop said: "Quote: I'm kind of a year to year at this stage of my life and life accessories, I think, as a football coach, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed working with the players. I love calling games," end quote. And I know, Vikings fans, the offense can be so boring. It would run, throw. Why do you run so much on first down? Why do you just run the draw play on third down? But And yes, some questionable calls, especially on like 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, etc. this year. But also, it's sort of picking nits. And this offense has been one of the best Vikings offenses in years, right? But also, you can't argue with the results. So here's the Vikings offensive output the last 3 seasons with Kirk Cousins. Because remember, Kubiak came on board in 2019 as a consultant to OC Kevin Stefanski. Okay, but Vikings points per game, yards per play, yards per drive, and points per drive have all gone up substantially since Coobs got involved last year. Also, third down percentage, which was pathetic in 2018 under JDF, 35.8%, and then 3 games of Stefanski at the end, but then jumped up to around 42% the last 2 years with Kubiak involved. Plus, Gary Kubiak and his son Clint Kubiak, the Vikings quarterbacks coach, has Kirk playing some of the best ball of his career. You know, the first 6 games of 2020 notwithstanding. Dalvin in this offensive line is one of the best running games in the National Football League. Justin Jefferson is emerging as a superstar, if not already there. Adam Thielen is showing that he's still a red zone monster. There's still a lot of meat left on that bone. Plus, it just feels like you're just one stud offensive lineman away. So, frankly, I think it would be moronic to force Kubiak out if Zimmer stays in power. So it would be Kirk's 4th different OC for the Vikings in 4 years if they did that. So now, and Zimmer, by the way, finally has what he wants. He has a head coach for the offense, so he can take care of his defense, try and nurse that thing back to health. And also, the head coach of the offense runs the ball. All right, so this is heaven. This is DJ Sammy's heaven. Baby, you're all that I want for Mike Zimmer. And for Kubiak, I mean, take your time, talk over with the family, come to a decision this offseason, take a couple weeks. But, I mean, you got a good thing going here, bro. You got Kirk in his prime. You got Dalvin firmly in his prime. You got Justin Jefferson year 2 and going forward. Plus, also, you're watching your son, progress as a coach. He's really come a long way as QB coach with Kirk Cousins. Maybe going to be a future OC. Maybe he's going to be a future head coach in his own right. You don't know. Plus, your guys, Dennison and Periani, they need you for employment, man, especially Dennison. And Zimmer, even though he may be on the hot seat going into 2021, and that may be unappealing to younger head coaches with options, but, I mean, Kubiak is older, and frankly, he's in the perfect situation. Like, he gets to call his game, he gets to call games, and his influence on the team and be involved in the lives of the players, and he catches a fat assistant's paycheck, and he's quasi-shielded from the angst and animosity from fans and media because Zimmer's just like a magnet for that. So it's perfect. It is the perfect situation for him. I think it's a win-win. I would love for the Vikings to run back with Kubiak in 2021 if he wants to come back, but if he doesn't, I don't know. Fire everyone, hire Bieniemy or Dayball or Arthur Smith. I don't know. Throw all the money at Lincoln Riley? Sure, why not? But your thoughts. Gary Kubiak back 2021. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Small support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.